All right, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Karnoth here. And this is you can see that I played a little bit of this earlier today, just in a random one, but we're starting off fresh with Season 2 of Last Epoch. So, I'm super hyped for this. I wanted to do this. So, I know hopefully people will like watching some Mage gameplay. So without further ado, we're just going to start off right away. Level 1, guys. I kind of created this character and did my volcanic orb loot filter. So I haven't really gone through everything. So
these roads are not kind to my bones.
We're just going to go with it. So Season 2, I am super hyped for. This is one of my favorite games now. I don't know what it is about it that makes it more fun for me than any of the other ARPGs. But it really does, and I love it so much. So I like to take it, however I like to play it, you know? There's definitely ways to do this a lot faster, especially when you're getting more into it, more into the season, and you want to just blaze through things. Definitely can do it a lot faster than what I'm going to do, but super casual. Not really trying to do anything super fancy. But I decided to play a mage because, I love mage, so that is what we are doing. Yep, this is what I decided. So Lightning Blast changed a little bit. And so now you can actually chain it to other enemies depending on how many times you cast it, which is pretty cool. All right. It's like if you cast it a lot, if you have higher cast speed, you probably will, I got a increased fire damage. So I'm going to do Volcanic Orb because I've always said to myself, I always wanted to do a Volcanic Orb build seriously. I've tested it a few times here and there through random things. I never actually took it full force, I never actually went super through with it. And, especially from the get-go. So with this, I'm gonna start doing you don't get Volcanic Orb right away, so we're just gonna do our normal thing here. Maybe we'll do Elemental Nova, spec into that really quick. Lightning Blast is kind of nice to start off with now. It used to be I only have one guy, so wait till you get a move that hits multiple people. Just that little change alone is so awesome. All right. I kind of know what passive I want to get, but we're just going to go with it, as we're going through it. Gonna figure this out.
Smoke.
Yeah, so this, I think most people would catch this after the fact, I'm streaming pretty late for, yeah, it's just pretty late, but for most people, I should say, in the US of A. Okay. And if we need to tweak our loot filter, I will. I'm already seeing gold sellers here, that's crazy.
Quick, before it reaches town.
There we go.
Well done.
First thing down. Okay.
I'll see you ahead.
Got some very basic stuff, but yeah. Let's go. So what's exciting about this season is everything. There's a ton of changes that, I think a lot of content creators have definitely gone through and done a very good job doing that. So with this one, definitely going to go Fire Nova for now. Because we need to get to 15 And so we'll be almost, we'll be close to our class specialization at that point.
Sounds like it's now. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around.
All right. And then, they changed the animation of the waypoints, which is a nice little touch. Let's see what they got. I already have a wand. You know, if you get a two-handed, that's pretty cool, right? And do they have like silver rings? They have one silver ring. And then I'll take the runic scroll. Why not? Just kind of buffing myself up just a little bit. I'm not like trying to get anything too crazy or fancy. I mean, that's like the one time. It's not the one time that is good to shop. Sometimes you could find some things in shops while you're going through the campaign, but most of the time, right in the beginning is where you would kind of use it.
And our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Borea's army.
All right. And so if I would still be playing this right now, even if I didn't have to stream it, or even if I wasn't streaming it. So easy enough to do like Elemental Nova, spec-in it a little bit, and even level up with it, right? You can actually do a good Elemental Nova build without even having to worry about switching. Yeah, Elemental Nova is like pretty awesome. I love that one. I almost think about I almost want to make that my leveling build is Elemental Nova. But I like using Fireball, you know, and spreading flames and stuff. And that's what I'm trying with my other character that I didn't stream with. Let's see how that goes. But this guy's gonna do. I'm gonna level up with Volcanic Orbs, and I'm just gonna start off with it. I think I found a decent, like, a decent way to work with it, at least as I'm leveling up. So. Okay. I can't remember what I want to exactly get with Elemental Nova, because like I know I need more damage, right? But might do that, and then maybe get some Elemental Penetration. I can't remember, but we'll get it. We'll figure it out. Which does the most? I mean, like, I shouldn't be looking at the DPS. I know, like, Fireball is a good single target because it also ignites, you know? If I can aim, you know? I need an aimbot, guys. You know, most of my channel, like, I'll do Chrono Trigger randomizers, right? But this is, like, completely different than a Chrono Trigger randomizer. So, yeah, if people are wandering in from that and, like, are going, why is this guy playing this game? Because, you know, I love this game, so... And I'm kind of doing it because I really want to play it. And I might as well stream it if I'm playing it, you know? So, if you enjoy, hopefully you do. Oh, because it gives health. And physical resistance. I'm going to leave this one on. You don't really have to talk to that guy, apparently. You can just go to the area. Apparently I picked up the thing I was trying to look at. Sure, has 1% extra. I mean, vitality's probably a little bit, but who cares at this point? All right. We're gonna sit here and enjoy our time. Because like with the first character, right? This is what I feel like. A lot of people will play, you know, their one character for a season. And a lot of people are probably content with that, you know? Being able to play the one that they wanted to, the one they were looking forward to, that sort of thing, and then prioritizing that. And then, you know, they may try a second character. But for the most part, I think a lot of people may actually just do one character and be like, okay, well, I'm going to go play something else now, which is perfectly fine, which is, I mean, as long as you guys have fun, that's all that really matters, really. I have fun with this game regardless of anything, so I will play it a lot. I'm like really not caring what I'm picking up. The one thing with the staffs, the staves early on is like they're not that much better than the wands until like you get a little bit further ahead, but so it's usually pretty good to just stick with a wand, at least in my opinion, unless you find like a really good staff, you know. I'm trying to think if is there... I think going here is actually better for it, but I'm going to actually do that really quick. I'm going to go through the top one and just get some extra damage. Glacier is definitely easier to build. Well, not I mean, they are all pretty easy to build. It's just a matter of what you enjoy. Okay. Well, hello, Mr. Office. Actually, I want Glacier on that one and Snap Freeze on there. We will be pouring server restarts to deploy a server-side hotfix. If we're still playing by then, you know. I don't think we'll be playing by then. No, that guy's doing armor shred. Okay, okay. You know, I never noticed that, you know, what the NPC does.
Out here, it isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside.
I mean, I might as well take something better.
Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first.
Let's get out of here.
Explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
There, I turned off the public chat because apparently there's bots already trying to get in with some, which doesn't make sense. Well, if you know how the market works, it doesn't really make sense. But I know some people might actually like use it, but hey, it doesn't make sense to, because you have to earn the favor in order to actually to use the market. So you might as well play, and as you're playing and you pick up items, you're going to get gold, and so start selling stuff to other people if you're doing that. And then shrines could be worth it. Oh, it was another one of these. Okay. Archive wand. Ooh, okay. A little bit extra oomph. I'm just gonna get used to that now. I think we're gonna go do that to 8 first. The screams that the bird guys make are always funny. All right. Level 8 is our next one. We almost have teleport.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe. Good. No.
Okay, I think you could actually just teleport back, right? If I remember properly.
Etera's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Yeah, and we could always check this. Again, why not? I want 3 potions instead. I'm not too picky. And the only reason for silver rings in the beginning is for extra movement speed. We'll leave what we have on. But yeah, you see, like the archive one is +6 and this is +8. I would almost, and the attack speed or cast speed is slower. So it'd almost be like semi not worth it, right?
Everything okay? What? And what we there? Are you stay safe, stay alive, and bring Balthus back.
I'll think about it. Yeah, I don't anticipate a lot of people coming into this stream because a lot of people have probably been watching this already from the other ones, from the other content creators. But you know what? I'm here. And we're doing this. I mean, I'll take some more spell damage. Sure. All right, and then this quest over here. definitely don't need to do, but I journey over here anyway. You can see, like, Elemental Nova is just fine on its own for a while. There's probably there's better options as well too. Oh yeah, Flame Ward, right? Or Flame Ward finally. Actually, I'll spec into Flame Ward. Another imbued one, okay. It was a trap. All right, so like my idea for the volcanic orb build, we'll see. It's going to involve, I'm going to do explosive ground kind of build. I was testing it out a little bit offline, like on one of my legacy characters. It seemed to be working out. Like I did not have the equipment for it at all, but I think it'll work out. And so that's what we're going to do with volcanic orb. I don't know why, but I really wanted to kill that guy. Better than what I have. Probably more likely. Oh yes, the Storm Shrine. We like this one. Made that really easy. No, our storm totem, our storm, the shrine is gone. I've been seeing a lot of the community be very, very happy about this season, so I'm excited. I'm excited for Last Epoch to be doing great, you know, or to have a lot more support now, for people really enjoying it. And I think one of the people who were talking about it made a really good point. If you have fun with the game, cool. If you don't have fun with the game, that's fine. With any game, that is, right? I mean, I love that kind of take on anything. So you don't have to play this game just because everybody's playing it.
But it's mine. Call member wing.
Oh wait, is that oh, that's why I keep saying 1040 CDT. Okay, so I am in PST, not CDT. Oops, wrong button. I like how it's playing. I never noticed that. It's playing the music that you at the login screen, you know? Yeah, that took a while. It has intelligence on it, why not? And then... Sure, we'll it has more stuff on it. I'll try not to keep it like too intense, but you know.
Which, speaking of, let's head back. I must reach Lena at once.
A terror's blessing.
My condolences. Okay. The Eternal Supporter Packs are leaving shop May 2nd. Now is your last chance to get one.
He's been quiet.
You're back. Lena, I'm sorry to you too.
I am sorry to you too.
This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to...
Whoops. He wasn't anticipating that. So yeah, if you guys watched the other Disintegrate build I was doing before the season, for season prep, I've done so many of them that that's why I'm not starting off with yet another one. I wanted to start off with Volcanic Orb. I haven't... So... I always find it interesting, but I've never taken the time to give it the due justice it deserves. I mean, I have played around with the Void Scepter thing. I gotta admit, like, I really want to actually build that out for once and make it an actual build through it, because it's, to me, the way the playstyle is pretty fun. Ooh, Glyph of Chaos.
Who are you?
I'm that one guy. You don't know me. Oh shoot, which way do I go again? I think that way, right? Because it's only, you only need... Well, you need one either way, so...
Terra, watch over you. Gods.
And we're gonna spec in Sorcerer for this one. I think that would be the way I would like to take this one.
Run, you stupid one.
Hey, you know, he's no stupid mutt. He just saved your life. Okay, here's the thing I'm trying to think of. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the cast speed for now.
Farewell.
I think it's you know what? I never tried this, like going backwards for this particular part, but let's do it. Maybe I do it backwards. Maybe I go down first. I don't know why I've gotten confused on this one. I think if you go down first, it's better. Because you can loop around, if anything. Yeah, and my other guy that I'm working on with the fireball build, I ended up getting a fire starter. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And that really like boosted my power a lot. Fire starter is one of like the best starting weapons you can get. Well, with legendary potential, you can make it even ridiculously more powerful. Fire starter torch, I think it's called. So it's that scepter, low level scepter. Another acid flask one. Okay, acid flask shrines are everywhere today. I'm gonna max this out. I mean, it's not. I may not even get a chance to max it out by the time I need to. Killing all the things because we like to. I'm not killing all the things. I mean, we're not really trying to kill all the things. Got to quick teleport. I was wondering, why am I not teleporting? And I'm realizing, whoops, I did not equip it. Okay.
Eterra's grace be with you.
I like getting this chest also. No reason. 0% reason to get that chest, but you know what? I do anyway. Every time. It's my rite of passage, I think, for a character. Man, we only got like a little bit more time. I guess, you know, I'm not meant to stream very long for this. It'll be a short stream, I guess, for the time being. I don't know how long their hotfix is going to take, or if it's just going to be an immediate thing. Like,
Only a little longer.
again, I still, if I can, if I'm playing this, I might as well stream it, you know, when I can. You there, help me. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? The retaliation damage is is great for this part. On your flame ward.
Impressive. Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Entering the council chambers.
I see.
You, the gods have long left this world, but their memory will.
The only thing I haven't really
be safe, traveler.
done great with the filter is with my idols. I just have them showing pretty much all of them for the time being.
What? Go on then. Blah.
Blah. Well, guys, you know, apologize that it'll be a short stream, but you know what? We'll still keep going at it. Like tomorrow is Easter, so if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If you don't, still have a great Sunday, you know. And if you're watching this at another time, you know what? Have a great day anyway. But tomorrow we are spending time with family. I think that's a good thing to do every so often, is to make sure that you put family first, or you think of your family and try to spend time with them. I'm always not the greatest at doing it, and I forget a lot, but it's just one of those things that's very good for the soul, right? Depending on your family, I suppose. Whoever your family is, doesn't have to be blood related. You spend time with the people you believe are your family, and who believe that they are your family, you know? I'm guessing he's really likes Frozen Steel. I guess what I could do, just because I'm getting... I mean, I could even go Rune Master with this build, with Volcanic Orb, because it's a, you know, base mage spell, right? Whoa, Doggo. Doggo's getting excited over here. Okay, cool. We got like 20 more minutes before they go, so we're gonna go for the 20 minutes that we can, and yeah, we'll head out.
Goodbye.
Give me the gloves. Okay. What I might do is actually despecialize this skill. No, let's just go for it. We're not going to despecialize. We're just going to go for it. We're going to get crazy like that. We're going to despecialize our... We put our Volcanic Orb on there. And then, like I said, I'm going to be doing this Explosive Ground. Yeah, so I don't know the best way. I'm wondering if it is going to directly to that to just increase the mana cost. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the orb damage and just go straight for the Explosive Ground and get this guy the Explosive Ground frequency, and then just kind of go that way, and we'll go. I don't know the exact best path, but that's what we're going to focus on is that type of node, because Explosive Ground is kind of fun. I found it fun. I wonder if I should just do that instead. Might be a little bit of a struggle at the beginning of the volcanic orb build. There's one unique that will help us though for this build. A lucky leather belt remedy. I mean, it has poison resistance. Sure, it has extra potion, fine, why not?
If you read this, I am God. Keep Lost Refuge safe. Fight off the void.
All right, and then I'm gonna do crit strike chins and crit multiplier. You don't have to get that right away. I think like there's actually there could be better options. It's kind of like what I'm trying to say is there's potentially better options for the time being. For passives, I should say. Only reason is like it's increased critical strike chance, and you don't have a lot. I mean, if you start getting a ton, it's super helpful. Or if you start stacking it a decent bit. And if you're like me who forgets, you know, a lot, it might be good to get now so you don't forget to get it later. Yeah, so you'll notice like volcanic orb when you're starting off with it, which is why it's a good build to build into probably later, once you have like the equipment and everything for it, or it's mana hungry, and there is a cooldown on it. When you get it to where you need to be, the cooldown is a lot less significant, for sure. And the real problem is the mana, but at the same time, it's not too bad. Once you get expect into the right things, that's why I think the sorcerer tree works out pretty well with it, because it can be a pretty high mana consumption spell, and so that gives you bonus based off of how much mana is spent on a spell. It gives you also a reason to stack mana. I like the pyromancer part of that, so we might get this. And I think there's a mighty leather boots of life. Okay, because it's of life. We're good with that for now. Shimmering. Oh, it has more void resistance and everything, so sure. Okay. Oh, you know, you don't need to do that. I pressed Y instead of T. So yeah, like, I'd say this is one I built that is not a great leveling build. As you can see, like, if I probably continued with Elemental Nova and I picked the right things, it would probably be a whole lot better.
Gods be with you.
Yeah, we have like 14 minutes before they restart the servers. Now, I could try. Let's see. They said it's a server hotfix. Maybe it takes like a minute or so. You know, once they restart the server and everything and it loads up, it could be that it's done. I always love going in here too. This little alcove. Ancient terror rains death from the skies. The gods defend us, but they will not stand alone. The terror gift us this land, and we shall fight for it. And I'll tell you why I go in there. Or I always feel like, oh, I like coming in here because 3 times in a row when I went in there, I ended up getting a unique there, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I was like, all right, I guess if the game really wants me to, I will do it. Oh, it's Storm Bolts again. This one's great. I love this one. It makes me want to play Storm Totem. But I feel like Storm Totem is not this good. Like, well, it probably is this good in the beginning, but then it's not as good. It's not Pyromancer, so I'm just going to equip it. Because I think you have to get to your specialization. But, no, it does pretty good in the beginning when you first get it. There we go. So the good thing with this, if you get the orb damage on it, right? The orb damage will hit big enemies a lot. So that's kind of the nice part about it. Yeah, so you can see that this is gonna cost a lot more mana. It's already up to 100, so I can only cast 1 at a time. But yes. Let's see how far we get. Got like 10 minutes left. And you do want orb damage with the explosive. Ooh, we got the Anvil Shrine. I almost wanted to do a Hammered In. I was very tempted to do a Hammered In. I love coming over here too. All these bad habits that I learned in the beginning of the game, you know, or when I very first played it, which are not optimized. I have no idea. It's just it makes me smile. It makes me. I guess it reminds me of, like, you know, when I was first playing this game. And all the good times I had with it too. Oh yeah, I do like going this way. Another Stormbolt one, I'll take it. All right, can we get? I think we could get through this area at least. I don't know if we'll get to our specialization because I'm not that fast. So there's a cool thing that I think they added to season 2 here. If you come this way, you actually get the Gambler's Fallacy, which is what was taken out for a little bit, if I remember, because this side quest was not here before. You basically go check and he gives you, oh hey, here's your amulet. And that was like a reward between either the gloves or the amulet, which makes it like the gloves are obviously better for most people. There's a lot of guys coming at me, huh? Where are these guys coming from? Did I really just like bypass all those guys? Wow. I wonder if I should actually get in Mana Strike. Respect, at least for a while, you know? Okay. Let's see, and I missed the guy to show you the thing. Pyromancer's ritual stake. Man, if it wasn't a ritual stake. There you go. Here it is. The Gambler's Fallacy. That's all you have to do is keep coming this way and you get this guy. I mean, it's a good... So your skills gain a plus 100% crit chance if you have not dealt a critical strike. And then 50% less critical strike chance if you have dealt a critical strike recently. So, yeah, pretty much guarantees you a crit. And then... while you're waiting for it, you have less crit chance, but as soon as it's back up, you get another crit. So it's good for that Disintegrate build with Ignivar's Head, because if you have no crits, can't crit with a Disintegrate, you're good. But the complication there can be Glyph. So with Glyph, because it explodes, you have to do one of two things. You either have to... you either have to be very wise with, like, basically, because Disintegrate's damage is calculated at the time of cast, not while it's being cast, right? If you put your glyph down and you start casting, you bet if you do end up getting exploding and critting, either you're gonna have to pray that, like, you can either it's good for you to hold until you get the crits back, the crit chance back, or you just have to wait to cast it again until your crits come back, which is like it's kind of like a weird style, but you can get it's easy to get used to. All right, so we'll be able to complete this. Like I said, I don't think we might get close. 4 minutes, right? I mean, maybe if we hurry, right? Ooh, and we get an anvil shrine. Okay.
Terra's grace be with you.
All right, perfect. So we've gotten the explosive ground. And right now it's mana mana intensive by a lot. We got 3 minutes. Oh no, this lizard's gonna take our time. That's okay. I'm just gonna pick up all the idols for now. I think I picked up a staff in there. Yo, I died because I wasn't paying attention. I even pressed like one like slowly. That was... We could at least turn in this side quest.
Gods.
Ooh, we actually got a level before. Let's see what happens. Gonna go in. We're gonna start it and then it's gonna kick us out.
Stay back.
Oh, hey, why'd you warp over there? Why'd you warp over there? The Warriors Archive.
Me to see an elder twisted like this.
Oh, look, we're entering end of time. They still haven't kicked us off, guys.
What is this place?
Ah, we got the checkpoint.
Astounding.
Unless I'm like an hour behind, you know.
You've woken. Then close your eyes.
Yeah, so with this, like,
Focus on the potential you wish to wield.
yeah, it deals 1% up to for 2 mana cost. So like 100, it's 50% more, right? Because we're always going to have to be casting Amplify to get 50 mana. So that's why we're choosing this one for now.
I see that you are still
With Volcanic Orb.
that strength
And then,
will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
I think we can go this way. All right, maybe we have like a little bit more time than we thought, guys. Until they kick us off. Maybe I was rushing. I guess you physical resistance, why not? Oh yeah, we have more than that, huh? And that gets a fire. Okay, we can sell the rest or something.
You may find a treasure, my friend.
I may find a treasure. You're correct, but not today.
Why? Thank you. There is an old passage to the surface. I will dispel.
Greetings. May I tear a smile upon you?
Okay, we're going still. Maybe it'll be like 9:40 my time. I think they're going to kick us off pretty soon here, though. Once they do. Yeah, so see, it costs 134 mana, which is a lot, right? We can bring it down once we get mana efficacy there if we want to for a short time. In fact, it could be something that we do instead of getting a couple of these explosives. We could do this and get some mana efficacy. But what we're going to go to is this side over here. This one is explosive ground frequency again, so we're going to get as many of those as we can. Once we get this one, we're going to go down to this guy here, get explosive here. Now this one, you could say speed per second, is less, so it's actually not a bad idea. It just means it hovers there for a bit, and so you kind of just have to dance around it. It's actually not a bad place. It's pretty easy to adjust to. But yeah, those are like, we may want these eventually. But this path here, those are the main ones we're going to get because we want more explosive ground as much as possible, and we want more orb damage because then explosive, the explosive ground scales off of that. So as you can see, like the explosive ground is it's pretty. All right, so I put can't remember what I put for, or that's either a good Weaver Will item or something. In fact, we better pick it up before. I don't want to see it right now. Oh, why did it pick it up? Well, it highlighted, and maybe it's just the. Yeah. We got like meh stuff. We've got stuff for not me.
Fools. Fools. Fools.
Yeah, we may spec into. Oh, I came across this guy before. It's a champion. Oh, interesting. Okay. One maximum companions. Okay. We like scholars, because it's intelligence. And yeah, let's see. I'm guessing maybe it's not. We're not kicking us off yet. Maybe I'm just maybe we're still playing until they kick us off, I guess. All right. And here we are to the surface.
The culture.
Seeking the last shard. All right. The waypoints are now all coolly animated. I like walking by them now. All right, so like I said, we're gonna go up to right here. Get some more explosive ground going. Oh, I don't have it on this one. Whoa, the dog will go crazy. Sure, we'll take that. We're just kind of taking some just to have right now at this point. So I do need to fix my loot filter just a little bit because I thought I changed it to where it was including them all, but it may have not been it. May have been the other loot filter I was using. Probably should have spec'd into Mana Strike. I mean, if I'm really wanting to. So the only other thing you could consider with Volcanic Orb, right, is Flame Rush. Because Flame Rush also can cast Volcanic Orb. And then it explodes your Volcanic Orbs when you stop going. I don't know. I haven't worked with that synergy before, so I couldn't tell you for sure how that would work out. Oh, I just couldn't see him. Oh, Occultist Scepter. Is that... it's only one. Oh, an Infernal Champion. I have not seen this champion before. Okay. Ah, Advent of the Erased. Interesting. Okay. Sure, I'll equip it. And we'll equip it just for this. May not be the greatest, but sure, we'll work with it. I wonder if I'm just going to spec focus again. Something was killing something, and it dropped a unique for me. The bleeding heart of all things. All right, all right. I don't know why I'm fighting these guys. I could just go. It's fighting a cultist, it looked like. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm just gonna go to the middle and then just go through here, do those things, you know. Sure. We'll just make it kind of simple on us for now.
Greetings. Farewell. Who are you? Go on.
Doggo going crazy or something. I don't know. I don't think I need to focus on buying anything anymore. I mean, it would be good to kind of consider sometimes. We may be towards attempting forging stuff too, you know. I did get my charge, and I did get cast flame ward when it's like that. Trying to think what else. I'll just put in yeah. I'll figure that out. Yeah, maybe I'll just spec into focus and just kind of like make my life easier. Be a little bit lazy, you know. Yeah, I gotta fix my loot filter for those. All right. I mean, I'm having fun, like, I will say this, I don't like this for a leveling build, or at least this particular aspect of it, because the amount of mana it uses. But I know for a fact, like, when you get this later, it's amazing. So, yeah. So there's two ways. Also, there is two ways, like, to make this frozen orb, right? You can spend a skill point here, or you can spend a passive in your... right here, to change your to volcanic orb into, you know, frozen orb. So there's also that consideration too. If you really want to run the cold version of it, you can do it that way. It's not a bad choice at all. It's just easier to build fire, you know, for the time being. Also, this update with, you know, crafting materials just going directly into there. Amazing. Oh man, he just belly flops on you, huh? That's what he does. Did he used to belly flop? And I'm just now noticing it. I mean, the Weaver's working his magic on the boots, and I haven't even Okay, another skill specialization. I think we're gonna do focus. Let's do focus. Why not? I like Seeing of Hope because it's a void. Oh, this already has some void resistance. 9% elemental. Oh, we can work with the other one probably a little bit better. All right. The wish to learn, I think, is what he says. What does he wish to learn? I don't know what he wants to learn, but he's learning something. I gotta see what it's given me. That fire resist. Oh, 35 armor and 11% reduced damage. So that's what it's been giving me, and there's only two left. I mean, all right. That's the difference between like focus and mana strike. I think mana strike is great, you know. It can be great to get your MP back if your move isn't getting you into the negative a lot. Or yeah. Oh, just want to add another affix to our boots. Yeah, so I mean, as long as we have the mana to cast it, Volcanic Orb will do damage, so I mean that's a good thing, right? See, look at that. I mean, it takes care of the soul repository because it's a big target, and then the orb damage is just coming in very intense. And then the explosives. See, as soon as it hits it, it's pretty much done for. I'm trying to think like if oh, these are like kind of the iron greaves. Okay. We'll keep this guy on for now. We're going to find better boots eventually, though. So we're just going to keep him on for now. I'm going to get the mana efficacy in and then the duration. All right, let's... Got those taken care of. We don't have to wait for them to explode. We could just go right through them. Oh, man. I wonder if they did the hotfix without having to take the servers down? Or maybe the interruption was to a particular server or something. I don't know. And then I'll have to figure out my tabs eventually.
Farewell.
All right. I forgot to do this really quick. All right. I mean, we're getting pretty... I feel like we're doing some stuff. We're doing the things that we're doing, and we're having fun doing it.
Yes?
Oh, they added more cultists, it looks like. I think. I mean, it is tearing through them. I guess if you don't mind this playstyle, it is... it is kind of a wreck in their days. I'll take the cast speed for now. Why not? I did try like shrapnel with this, and I didn't think it worked out as well as I had wanted it to. So I was like, again, no. It's a very hard to say. We could try some. I don't know what we have for foraging. That's kind of like why I'm going into this. I mean, I could add fire. Sure. Oh, it lost all its foraging potential from that. Okay. Well, oh, there you go. Is there anything like I really want to forge? Not really. Like, I'm gonna find stuff rather. Yeah, especially with teleport, if I get the node to refund, it helps out a lot with the high cost of this. In fact, let me show you that after I kill these guys. So, like with teleport, which I should have probably gotten instead of focus, or maybe even before flame ward, is this guy, spell cost refund after teleport. So you use teleport and then you use your skill. Yes, it puts it on like a pretty big cooldown, but it gives you one free spell every time you teleport. And then if you do lower its cooldown reduction to offset that, it actually becomes it's even better. Oh, there's another one of these guys. If I could get rid of these guys, it might be easier to... Oh, well, I got rid of like everybody all at once. All right, I'll take it. I do need a better wand eventually, or pretty soon here. It feels like I need a new one. Man, it's kind of nice, like, not having to go into my inventory every so often. It's just those small things that they're really... I mean, I think they've mentioned it for a while now that, hey, you know, we're trying to work on some things. We'll see what we can do. And they've always said, hey, you know, we'll map this on our roadmap, and while we can't do it now, we've heard your voice and do it. And so, like, I think one of those things was this whole, was the inventory of going into there, having to transfer, you know, having to click the button again was kind of annoying because it would take up so much inventory. And I think they did mention it, like, pretty early on that, you know what, we'll see what we could do. We know it's a pain point because they play it a lot too. They're like, they don't like it either. But, yeah. So this is what we like about this game. It's great when devs are... When devs listen, you know, and they're actually doing something. I know it takes time, but they get there. All right. Got some hammer throws going. Yes, another rink on that. Okay. We're just letting it go. So, now the speed and range is less. Mana. So the big thing with this one is it gives you the more mana efficacy. So see, it's still within the 100 mana cost. Which is kind of like that sweet spot of Mage, of getting the max bonus for the damage, which is where we want to be. If you're wanting to have a cheaper Volcanic Orb, you may want to consider not going Mage. Well, not going Sorcerer, I mean. I don't know. I've never thought of Volcanic Orb as like a Rune Master spell, so I wonder if it is viable for it. Definitely would be worth investigating to see if that would be the case. I mean, obviously the big thing there is Flame Rush. That's pretty much the only synergy in there. What do I want to do here? I think I want to get... Oh yeah, mana from Burst. I want more mana from Burst. And then, yeah, we'll max that out. And then we'll get the more defensive stuff for Focus. See, like, the good thing is it takes out the big guys with relative ease. That's what I like about Volcanic Orb. And we don't even have that great of a weapon right now. Ooh, we got a Birch Wand, though, so that might actually be worthwhile getting. Yes. Two passive points. Big. All right, and then we'll do the fire damage stuff up there. Yeah, yeah, let me go back really quick. I forgot that, you know, we could turn in a quest. Actually, we could turn in a quest after doing that old thing too. I forgot. We should probably have done that.
May a terror smile upon you.
Well, may a terror smile upon you too. So mote it be. Sorry, Hades 2 reference. So if you guys were ever curious about this game, you know, this is the time to play it. It is like the most polished it's been. I think with this, I mean, they're only going to get better, I feel like. But this is really a really good time if you've ever been curious to try this out. So I definitely think it's worthwhile for anybody to try this out. I really, if you're an ARPG fan, obviously if you don't like this type of game, don't try it out. I mean, you're not gonna have a good time, right? If you get frustrated with these, what's the point? But if you do like these, I would say give it a try, guys and gals. Yeah, this is the guy we empowered, huh? And we didn't even see what he had. We just decided we're going to empower this guy because, you know, sometimes you can get some crazy good gear early on when you empower him. What did we end up getting? Oh, there's necrotic resistance on it, physical resistance, health, increased spell damage. Maybe I'll take this over the other one. Oh, elemental resistant, void resist. I mean, I might take that. I will lose fire damage. Plus 3 to, but it has 112% increased spell damage. Wow. Physical and fire resist. Okay. And 2 to vitality. Okay, we'll take that. And then this didn't get anything good. Sure. Tier 6, and it's a sealed affix? Wow, if this were a different thing, could you imagine what that would be like? Jeez. That's crazy. I almost feel like just doing not a chaos, just to add something on there, you know? I'm not like... And this gives necrotic resistance, so we'll take it. Freeze rate multiplier and cold resist, I guess. No, you know what? I'm not even going to pick it up. I'm not even going to pick that up. I should, though. Oh, I went the other way. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I put so I'm seeing a lot more of my. If you see those light blues, those are the ones like, oh, okay, you know, those are affixes I kind of want to pay attention to, and I put critical strike on there because I was like, yeah, I do want to pay attention to critical strike. It is common, right? So he didn't even get that move off. All right, Volcanic Orb, you are putting in the work right now. I'm liking it. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm going to turn this in now before I forget. Why not? As you can see, I play this very casually, I guess. I think I've said that before in my other one, so. Yeah, we'll do mana efficacy. And then I'm just going to go do these guys, I think. I mean, I'm not really... Could get Fire Aura, but I'm not like that invested into trying to pump out damage from it. Okay, guys, we have like 20. Well, okay, two things. I don't see the server announcement, so I think we're good. Which means I think we could play for a while more. It's Pickens! Man, the funny thing here is that it does plus 32 spell damage, which is big. And even though it does absolutely nothing for me otherwise, it actually might be an okay thing to equip. But I'm not going to. So let's see how much. So it says I do 55, 45. And I think I was only doing 3,000 or something, like 43. So it's a big jump. But I don't want to get into the habit of doing that sort of thing. Well, I already had like full. I was doing that for no reason. Oh, did he not drop a thingy? He was just there and he kind of poofed. But you can see how the speed isn't really impacting me as much. The duration of 2 seconds doesn't impact the explosive parts too much. And since it's faster clear, it doesn't need to travel super far. And you can see, like, you do have to get mid-range. You can't be long range with it. That's the only one problem. Woohoo! All right, I'm able to go through it pretty quick. Like it seems like if I keep my mana up, I'm okay. I wonder if things got toned down a little bit too for the campaign. I'm actually kind of curious. Maybe I should have done Disintegrate to see how. Silver Ring of Ember. What is that? 5% increased elemental damage? Yeah, we'll just leave it. Ooh, chests. Shinies. I mean... This is the first time where I haven't been like super hyper focused, or like I haven't been extremely loose with my loot filter. Which has been interesting, I think. Probably worked out better for me. But I know at least with these, like, I know for a fact, like, okay, it has something I want. What does it have? Let me check it really quick. These guys didn't even get to rampage over here to kind of try to... Okay, I'm liking volcanic orb right now. So, so now what we want to do... I think we want to go to concentrated effect. The final shrapnel is disabled, which is not a big deal for us because we're focused on those damage. What this will do is we will have increased cooldown recovery speed. So now instead of like 3 seconds, it's going to be 0.9, I think it ends up being, or about 1 second. Might be more though. But yeah, so we're definitely gonna do that because I think it impacts my explosive.
Searching and theorizing what may lie within these worlds. And all I find is this place seems
This place has seen such sorrow. You know, the other thing too is, like, I know they said they did a lot of, or they did sound updates, they've done graphic updates, and I wish I was way more attentive to details to tell you exactly what is going on here. But I mean, as far as I can tell, I can hear, I feel like there are some sounds that are new or a bit cleaned up. So I think everything's working like really well. Oh, Sunwreath. Again, I like to empower the early ones. Man, we got some like crazy shrines going too. I think we go up this way. Not down here, but we go up.
Fools!
All right.
Have you come to make me whole?
Like I think that's those sound lines are either new or cleaned up. Because that, I don't remember being like that. Oh, okay. Like, creeped out a bit from the voice. That was the only reason, like, I mentioned it. I wonder if this will be the build. I feel like it's a waste to have both Mana Strike and Focus. I wonder if I need to, like, I need to fine-tune that. So my whole thought was just having one of those, like maybe Mana Strike on there. Oh, Reach of the Grave. Okay. But I mean, I'm always a sucker for Focus. We may finish this act and then call it a stream. I can't remember if you actually have to go down here or not. Yeah, I think you do. Always go to the right. just because I went to the right the very first time I did this. That's literally the only reason. Oh, it has a cooldown recovery speed, 17 health, 7 movement, 3 vitality. I almost kind of want to wear this instead. I mean, the only thing that's giving me is extra armor, so... in fact, I'm going to throw these out for the time being, so I don't get tempted to use them. They're not bad, it's just I don't think they're great, so... The burst is nice. Like if you get that burst up enough with focus, you really can. Looks like you could cast about a couple of these before it's a big issue. Okay, I'm actually liking this a lot more than I thought I would. No, I'm gonna keep the guy that has like no forging potential. And I could probably be a little bit looser with my or more complicated with my I want that money. Loot filter, but I'm trying to do things very simple. You know, sometimes it's easy to overcomplicate things in these games, so sometimes going simple is the easiest way. So now if you go here, I gotta try this because I think you could just go like that, travel to the waypoint, right? And then go down the stairs. I think you could do that now. I remember when you couldn't. Yep, sure enough, you can. I don't know. Oh yeah, they had to have cleaned that up. Or maybe I just like wasn't paying attention enough to give it credit before. Oh, holy meteors are really good. Oh, hey, these guys. I don't... I'm liking this playstyle, and I'm not really doing any... I don't have any uniques. I don't have anything in particular. Maybe this will be my leveling goal. I don't know, though. I don't know. It took a little bit to get there. Itera. Oh, it's a Terra, not Itera. Itera. Wow, that was fast. Okay, I'm really liking this. More crit strike on that, and then it has fire resistance. Okay. Oh yeah, we opened more idle slots. What do I want to do? I think cold resist is what I need more of, so I'm just gonna put cold resist on. Just for now. Yeah, I don't know why I have those boots still. Those boots were not made for walking, guys. All right. Man, that went quicker than I had anticipated. Wow. I am feeling good with Volcanic Orb right now. I mean, as long as like I got focus to heal it up. You know, Volcanic Orb itself is doing a lot of the work. All the skill.
We seek out the outcast queen, leader of the living rebels, and show her the epoch.
So their attention to detail is like what's been great about this game and like about it growing up, I guess you could say, is like they understand where the details are missing and they know that we got to address them. We wanted to get a base game out for people to enjoy. Like, as long as our base game is very solid, then we could start addressing those things. And I think that's that philosophy has really made this game into what it is today, right? I think they understood that there was things that were happening that were like, maybe not the greatest, but you know, we know. We'll see what we could do. But they focused on this core experience that was and built upon that. As long as the core was good, they could tweak it as much as they could. That's just my take on it. But I am a Last Epoch fan, so of course I'm going to think great things. Are there things that could be better? For sure. There could always be things better about anything. You could say that. If something were perfect, there would be something wrong, you know? I guess you could say. I think Sorcerer was the right choice for this to level up with. As long as you're going explosive ground, you know. Because taking advantage of that extra damage from Sorcerer is huge. This area is kind of... I said I was going to finish the act and kind of go, but I'm enjoying myself. I still have time. Why not? Apologies. My cough still hasn't gone away, but it is one of those things that's going to take a while to go away. And if you guys didn't know about the Jaw-ith bear, there's a Jaw-ith bear. I think I mentioned that last time. Yeah, it's the Jaw-ith bear. You know what? Ooh, hey, look, I don't think we... Well, I think we might have run into it, and I just ignored it last time. The exiled mage. Oh, there's still one of these guys left? That's why there's like a billion zombies.
Fools. Fools. Go!
Yeah, so see, Exile Mage is a little bit more. Oh, there's another one of these guys up there, huh? Trying to see what these experimentals were. Were they the? Oh, okay. These guys. And I still haven't done a good Ice Barrage build either. Or I haven't like really officially done one. And then I'll do this. Because I like getting the more duration and then doing these I guess. Let's get that, and then we'll do the few more defensive stuff with it. I even killed this mini boss for just because I can. Oh, that does lightning damage. That's right. Cool. So with this one, we're almost there to this guy where the final shrapnel is disabled. Did we get all of our? I think we got all of our explosive ground frequencies. So explosive. Except, oh yeah, this guy. So the only other thing that creates end explosion. And then explosion damage. It's not exploding explosive ground. Yeah, this is the only other guy that would increase it. So I gotta remember like how I did my points before. So once I get this, we'll get this because it'll boost up the mana cost, right? And then we'll go from there. So we're at 10. This would be 11, 12. And then if anything, we could go to here to get more mana efficacy to kind of hover it around that 100 mana. We don't need more speed. So that's kind of the theories that we're working on. We don't need shrapnel. So all shrapnel is kind of useless for us. We don't need to change it to this because when you're doing the frozen orb, you're actually going to more of a shrapnel style. You could probably just convert this and just do the rest of this as well. The other thing that we may, like I said, we may consider eventually is the Glyph of Fire and the Explosive Orb. So they create additional explosions for there. So this down here is the only other side that we would focus on after we finish all these up here. In fact, doing these, getting these extra damages might actually be more worth it overall. Anyway, we'll do the college. And then how fast do these guys die too? All right, we're still doing good. I haven't even looked at area levels. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yes, I love what they did here. I think this was for season 1 or something. 1.1. When you talk to this guy, it's like, oh yeah, you get a time rift. So perfect. All right, what did he put on things? Increased poison damage. Ouch. I mean, I'll still take it, I guess. I mean, plus 5 strength. I guess that's decent for fighting chance, right? I don't know if he did anything to that. But we'll definitely empower. Sweet. Man, it is so nice not having to go to inventory and transferring those. All right. I like how they, actually, I don't know. I haven't read, I guess I didn't read the text. All I know, I, like, detailed enough. So you go to here, right? They said, well, we won't let you in. You don't have, like, the proper clearance. You're like, okay, well, I'm just going to go grab a key really quick from the future where you guys no longer exist and somebody dropped theirs. And you're like, okay, I found one. And then they're like, wait, how did you get that? And then they open the door. So I don't know if it was just like a magic barrier and that just dispelled it. That's my assumption there, right? Oh, it's just, oops. I didn't even know that was like an actual guy who's there. Like this, I'm gonna get rid of it. Well, what else does it do? Cold resistance? Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Why not? I'm gonna lose my, actually, you know, that ward decay threshold was kind of nice. Just having this extra ward sitting there. In fact, we could probably just do this. I mean, it did absolutely nothing for us, but that's not a great ring at all. All right, let's see how much time we got left. Okay. Level 27, first day, you know. I think I've been streaming 2 hours or so feel accomplished. We got a little bit more time, so we'll do a little bit more. We're going further into this. So I'm guessing, you know, that server patch, they handled it cleanly. I'm surprised that it didn't go down. I wonder if they shut down, like, now I'm curious from like a perspective of that. Did they shut down like partial servers and then and just kind of cycle through them to do the hotfix and then put them back online? Or was it an actual hotfix that would cause disruption? I don't know. So when you reset a server, I would think like, hey, there goes your access. There it goes. I must have done it like a good way. There's a shrine. You know where shrine happened. Maybe they did make the campaign easier. I can't tell. It feels I mean, if I did the same build, I would know for sure, right? I mean, I died that silly way that one time. All the times I die are extremely preventable, I guess you could say. You know? We'll kill this guy too. He told me to stop moving. No. And I'm just gonna go through this, you know. We're gonna go through here. I think as far as passives are concerned, I can't remember. I'm not sure where else I want to go after I get these 5. We could do this, or we can revisit some arcane momentum stacks to kind of get those going. I don't know if I want to do that or just get the mana down here. This is also helpful because, you know, the mana and the ward could be helpful. I mean, I'm not stacking ward very efficiently right now. And you need lots of ward. We might like think of ward as a secondary thing, I think. Like if we get a bunch, cool. If we don't, cool. We're still, I think we're going to focus health. Yeah, 1.1 seconds is what it's at right now for Volcanic Orb. I think I'm liking focus better than I am. It's not ideal because like you have to stand still for it, right? But the burst comes pretty quick, I think. And you could do it in between packs. All right, what did he end up like? It's just more poison damage. Did he give physical resist? Void resist is on that. I've not checked. Wow, I have like no poison resist, which is actually not a good thing. And then this gives us, oh, and 9 endurance. Where are you guys coming from? Well, it gave us stuff. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like, not terrible, I guess. No, I'm just gonna take those guys and just run. Oh, hey, there's a... Maybe it's finally a new champion or something. I like that they put that indicator on the map. Ursine Enigma. Oh, they did not just do that. They did. Oh my gosh. That's great. So you know, I'm sure people already know. Well, there's a lot of people who play these games who know. Jaith Bear, or Jaith Burr, was a Diablo 2 rune word that, you know, you'd have that you could get teleport basically on it. So that's why those bears teleport. And it would create the Enigma rune word. So having that Enigma bear. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me think. Let me do this guy here, the Corrupted Lake, and then guess what? We'll then we'll call it a stream. I think we'll be at a good stopping point. So in this season, I'm hoping we could do Aberoth this season, because like I didn't do it last season. I should have. But I did not. Oh, there's a lot of these guys just all of a sudden. Oh, Mage's Temple Veil. Let me say. Well, it does 1 to focus. I mean, 1 to focus isn't the greatest thing, so we're not like the thing I'm hoping for. What is it I said? Let's just do the less hit damage and elemental damage. Let's make it defensive there, and then let's move on, and then we'll continue on our merry way. Hey, wait. This is a little different, right? Yeah, it's not like a bridged area. It's actually just like ground. Interesting. All right. Cool. We got good stuff there. Good stuff. We're gonna go down there, and then to get us our last little points we need, and then we'll be done. All right. All right, so let me see where we're at. All right, the Risen. Gotta go through all of that. All right. What did we pick up? Is it... gives us mana instead. 11 ward per second. Not health. Necrotic. That gives us 44 necrotic resistance, though. Yeah. I'm going to toss that. Okay. So we are going to call it. I think we're going to call it there. We'll store our stuff. A couple hours. 2 hours in or so. Not bad. Not bad doing this all casually. Right? And we have things to work on, like our stash. Obviously. Have to put the gambler's fallacy in there. All right. And then, look, we can make it look all nice. Okay. So there we go. Season 2 for like level 29, almost 30 levels in. I think that went really well. Here, people are doing are showing off their bees, right? The most bees. And more bees. There you go. Now we have more bees. All right. So, is that you, or I can't remember that? I don't have anything for portal. What did I get? Oh, I got some of this armor. Got the traveler's backpack, and got the golden guppy and the juvenile scolin. Okay, that's all we got. All right, so that's it, guys. Spent some time doing this. I felt like I love Last Epoch, so you may see me stream this a little bit more. Tomorrow is Easter, so for those of you who celebrate, happy Easter. Enjoy time with your family. That's what I usually spend the time with. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, but we'll come back Monday with a Chrono Trigger randomizer. So that's kind of the bread and butter of the channel right now. And yeah, we'll get back to our normal schedule. Tuesday nights are definitely reserved for Last Epoch at minimum. With season 2 here, we may do even more streams. So yeah, with that being said, YouTube jargon, if you like this stuff, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like this content. Chrono Trigger Randomizer, Last Epoch. And, you know, we did Hades 2 on Fridays. I need to get back to that. It's been like 2 weeks I've missed doing Hades 2. So we should probably do one this Friday. And we just need like one statue to unlock and kind of be done with it for the time being. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Otherwise, actually, I won't be able to stream on Friday. So we may not even have a time for Hades. Okay. Anyway, thank you all who stopped by. And for those of you who are coming after the fact, thank you. I do appreciate all the views. I do appreciate anybody stopping by. Feel free to give comments. You know, if you like the stuff, cool. If you don't like the stuff, cool. I want you guys to be entertained by this, and I want to make you guys enjoy the things that I enjoy too. All right, guys. We leave it cheesy at the end here, as always. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you. All right, take care, everyone.